think weather can really affect people's plans, especially in a place like Singapore where it can suddenly rain heavily. In particular, it can change the plans of students, families, and friends who want to do something outdoors, and even working adults who have important things to do. Firstly, students may be late for school due to traffic jams or long waits at the bus stop. School events like sports day or CCAs may also be canceled. Secondly, families and friends might have to cancel outings, like a picnic, cycling trip, or birthday celebration outdoors. This can be disappointing, especially if they've been looking forward to it. Lastly, working adults may face delays or safety issues. For example, delivery riders or construction workers may have to stop work, and office workers might miss meetings if public transport is disrupted. I remember one time when my classmates and I planned to meet at the library to study for a science test. We were all supposed to arrive after lunch, but just before we left home, it started raining heavily. My mother and I got stuck in a traffic jam for almost an hour. By the time I reached the library, the study session was almost over. We had to rush through everything, and I didn't feel well prepared for the test the next day. That incident made me realize how something as simple as the weather can totally mess up our plans. In conclusion, I believe the weather doesn't just affect what people wear. It can completely change how their entire day unfolds. That's why in a place like Singapore, where sudden rain is so common, it's important for people to plan ahead, stay flexible, and always be ready to adapt when the skies change.
I think weather can have a strong influence on how people feel,
Especially in a place like Singapore, where the weather changes quite quickly. The three most common types of weather we experience here are rainy days, hot and sunny days, and occasionally cool and breezy weather. Each of these can affect people's moods in different ways. For example, rainy weather often makes people feel more tired or down. The sky is gray, the air is damp, and everything feels slower. It's harder to get out of bed, and some people feel less motivated to go out or be productive. In contrast, hot and sunny days can make people feel more active and positive. When the sun is out, people are more likely to go outdoors, meet friends, or get things done. But if it gets too hot, some may feel irritated or tired quickly, especially when they have to walk or wait in non-air-conditioned places. Lastly, cool and breezy weather, like what we sometimes get during the year-end rainy season, can have a calming effect. People tend to feel more relaxed, and I notice more families taking walks in the evening, or students sitting outside to chat. One experience I remember clearly was during the recent June holidays. My friends and I planned to meet up at East Coast Park to enjoy some outdoor activities and catch up after school. The weather was cool and breezy that day, which made everyone feel relaxed and cheerful. We had a great time playing games and chatting, and the comfortable weather made the outing more enjoyable. However, if it had been raining heavily or scorching hot, we probably would have stayed indoors and thought about what indoor activities we could do instead. That experience showed me how much the weather can influence both our plans and our moods. In conclusion, I do believe that different weather can affect our mood, sometimes even without us realizing it. But I also think it's important that we don't let the weather control how we feel. While we can't change the weather outside, we can always choose how we respond to it. I try to remind myself to create my own sunshine on gloomy days, and that mindset helps me stay positive, no matter what the sky looks like.
Yes, I strongly believe that climate change should be a concern for young people today, especially here in Singapore. Firstly, climate change is already impacting our environment and health. Singapore's average temperature has risen by about 1 degree Celsius in the past 50 years, leading to more frequent heat waves and potential health issues. Rising sea levels also threaten our island with increased flood risks, directly affecting daily life for young people. Secondly, young people are crucial in the fight against climate change. With the Singapore Green Plan 2030 aiming to reduce carbon emissions, we can contribute by recycling, saving electricity, and using public transport. Participation in school environmental clubs and awareness campaigns can amplify our collective positive impact. Lastly, climate change will also shape future jobs and the economy. Extreme weather can harm industries like tourism and food production. Understanding climate change now prepares young people for emerging opportunities in green technology and sustainable industries. Some people might say that we are too young to make a difference, or that solving climate change is the government's job. However, I think that is not true. Everyone must help, and young people can influence their families and communities. Many young people around the world, like Greta Thunberg, have shown that youth voices are powerful. Here in Singapore, youth groups are active in promoting eco-friendly habits and pushing for stronger environmental policies. In conclusion, climate change is a serious problem that affects all of us, and young people in Singapore should definitely care about it. By learning more and taking action, we can protect our environment and create a better future for ourselves and the generations to come.